talking about spoilers, this one's a doozy. Berserk anime adaptations. A masterpiece with no proper ... Well, well, well. Are we saying it didn't have an ending? I always assumed it's a tight 25 episode story. Boom. You know, maybe the first episode is the conclusion. Like if you do it a certain way, maybe there's time travel involved. I don't know, but that's what I would assume. I didn't assume it was going to end on a cliffhanger. I've watched Sliders. I never want that to happen to me again. Now I'm mad. Well, we'll see. I'm really loving it because it's not really a spoiler. We don't know what the ... means. Now I called it when it was a dialogue. Griffin is, I said sad. It turned out to be depressed. I'm taking a percentage of a cue card determined by the Greek chorus. Let me know what that was. But in this particular case, I'm assuming no proper ending, but it could be no proper villain, no proper protagonist. I can make arguments for either one of those cases. Because do we have a villain? It's kind of nebulous, right? You know, really the conflict is in the human heart in this show. Like I haven't really talked about that much, but there is no big bad. There are episodic bads. And then there's that devil motherfucker, but he's made, 2 appearances? Now we got the eyes in the sky, whatever. That's terrifying. But no proper big bad so far. Even if there's a massive big bad in the last few episodes, that's not enough time. So maybe you can say that. Or you can say no proper protagonist. I can make a case there too. Although I still think it's guts. But you could at least argue a case. That being said, let's go ahead and do this. We're going on 1. 3, 2, 1. That sounds arrogant, but now I'm starting to believe that is what it's like, given what we just saw. Oh, shit. You know, religions didn't used to believe God was good. They thought God was evil. Zoroastrianism, it's a really long word. I can't pronounce it. But they believe that. They believe God is evil. Yep, we're fucked. I do like that they have basically just said, we ain't got no screen time. Fuck this opening rehash bullshit. Although that was kind of a rehash, not really. I think there were some new reactions in there. But yeah, you know, every religion, you know, I don't claim to know a lot about Buddhism or Hinduism or anything, but like every religion I'm at least tangentially aware of casts God in a good light. He's good. Some religions have a devil, some don't, but God is good. The ancient religions from 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years ago, they didn't believe that shit. You don't even have to go. You don't even have to stop with the Greek mythologies. Those are mythologies, not necessarily religions. Mythologies probably came out of religion, but still, those guys were assholes, but they weren't evil. Like was Zeus evil? To individual people, sure, but when we say evil, we're talking about evil to does fucked up shit to the entire masses, the entire population, right? That's what they used to believe. This seems to be harkening back to that time, that way of thinking, you know? If they mean God is what we're seeing right now. Yeah, Mother of God, yes indeed. How do you know what we're seeing? Too late, motherfucker. How about you just shut the fuck up? We'll take for shutting the fuck up. We'll settle for that. Look at the nose over there. The mountain has become a nose. Yeah. This dude's tripping. No mercenary left behind. She's coming into her own, that's for damn sure. Look at that shit. It opened his eyes, man. It's funny how it came back around to him. It's almost like it's destined. None of this is good. Oh shit, I forgot to turn on the subtitles. Shit. First time I've done it this recording session. Did you turn on or not, motherfucker? I said turn on, motherfucker. Jesus. Because I wanted to hear what the demons were saying. The subtitles are just not cooperating with me, man. Tell me what they're saying, unless it's some other language. Because it sounds English, but maybe it's not. Oh, fucking hell. Well, this feels like a fucking problem. We're not trying to have any, like, really tall ass fucking god, demon. Jesus Christ. It's hard to tell the scale. Oh, it's an angel, okay. It's hard to tell the scale, but, you know, looking like a couple 100 feet tall. What you want? Jesus Christ, man. Fuck. Boy, that's disgusting. Can we run? Fuck the No Man Left Behind. Can we run? Like maybe they're surrounded. I think they are. Oh, I thought he's really big. Jesus. See, like I said, it's hard to tell scale. I thought he was monstrously huge, right? These motherfuckers must be in hell, man. They made the transition. Oh, there's this sumbitch. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Then wake up, dude. Can this motherfucker die? God, I'm so sick of him. Shit. Oh, lovely. Jesus fucking Christ, man. This is some heavy metal album cover shit right here, man. Look at this shit. Can we leave this party? That's the narrator, right? I'm sure it is. Yeah, no shit. I guess we're the hors d'oeuvres, huh? Restore my body and we'll talk. Jesus. Hey, man, don't ask me no question. I don't know what shit's going on. Maybe we can be his minions? Yeah. Yeah. I like him, man. He talks shit. Kiss my ass. Hey, he invoked the wish, man. Yeah. Super creepy. Yeah. Fuck. No, so I guess minions are off the table. He's got to kill what he loves. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, man. Can my amulet stop, crying blood? Because that's creepy. I mean, if I reach that point, I'd probably summon some shit too, Just saying. Restore my body and we'll talk. Until then, you're just doing this, man. I'm gonna have to look up Bailiff. That's an interesting word. I've never heard that. Jesus. So we're all gonna be an offering. Well, that just sucks. Jesus. So either you kill Griffin, or maybe you just remove the omelet from his possession, the Bailey, and destroy it somehow, stomp on it or something. These are the only options I can think of. I would try to remove the amulet from his possession first. Fuck off. Lovely. We should have deserted like the rest of the Hawks did. I ain't completing shit. Not gonna happen. Jesus, man. We're on another nose, aren't we? We hope it's a nose. Look, oh, maybe it's liquid. It's hard to tell. Well, I gotta say, the imagination, assuming it's the original author, right? That dude's imagination is top notch, man. Because this shit's excellent. Hey, man, I can't support your weight, fat ass. I'm weak as fuck. I was gonna say, man, that ain't realistic. In this show about demons and angels and shit, right? Hey, man, you're cutting my face off. I'm just sitting here. It's a hand. Thank God it's a hand. Oh, damn, the horse died. That's mean. The horse is like, fuck this. The rest of the horses, look how chill the horses are, man. No, man, they'd be freaking out. That's right, I'm cutting every face I can reach as I climb up. Each one's on a different finger. That's pretty cool. It's probably gonna hurt, ain't it? Sure, why not? This is why he was dreaming about this shit last episode, or was it the episode before? Little Griffin. Wonder if that's the same actor. You can pitch shift to make him sound young, or if it's just they got a child actor. None of this is good. That looks like that dude again. Like maybe they just have the same kind of. It's like the Homer Simpson Krusty the Clown thing, or is it supposed to be the same character? Voice sounds familiar too. I'm just saying he seems to be a recurring theme. You know, like they're tying it all together. Boy, I love that, man. The red shadow, that's cool as hell. Yeah, no shit, kid. Yeah. Is this when he found this shit? Did this happen, or is this like, some shit they're making up to fuck with him? Maybe this is when he first found the Bailet, right? Yeah, man. Calm down. Fuck it. Yeah. Boy, that's true in real life too, man. That is some fucking deep shit right there, man. What they just said there. That's profound as fuck. Because it's true in any walk of life, right? If we're talking about running a company, being a CEO or some shit, any of this stuff, politics, you got to step over the bodies of the people you betrayed. Denied. Oh shit. Oh. Boy, this is fucked up, man. People talk about, oh, well, it's just a fantasy show. It's set, 1,000 years ago and shit. You can still have relevant themes. Exactly. This is a graphic representation of what people do in life. Step over the bodies of people they betrayed. Or who followed them, helped them get there, and you discard them when you don't need them anymore. You know. We ain't forgiving shit. Yep. It's dangerous being a leader of people. Because it's all in your head, man. Yeah. Goddamn right. I was always terrified somebody would get injured on a set, and it would, of course, be my fault, right? Because the buck stops here. It never happened, thank God. But I worried about that on a daily basis. It's a lot of responsibility, man. Don't even fucking think about like somebody dying on set like we've seen happen in the past few years. Horrifying. And that's not leading people in a battle where you're guaranteed to have death and disability. It's just imagining it's just inconceivable. Yeah, I think you're right. I suck. No shit. Again, I don't know if this really happened or if he's just, they're fucking with him. Saying you should have known all along or some shit, right? You knew, motherfucker. Like you said. Yep. Well, this is awkward. It's a visual representation of a metaphor. Or you're going to turn back all these demons. And pretty much you're going to be slaughtered, I assume. Yeah, nice mask, motherfucker. Yeah, fuck it. Step over these bodies. That's what it's all about. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a piece of shit. Yeah. So yeah, like I thought they're fucking with him. That didn't actually happen, but it's a representation of what he should have done. I get it. They really hate having a focus and a dream on this show, man. They're constantly talking about it in a negative way. Yeah. Oh, we're a feather in his wing, huh? We ain't forgiving shit, by the way. Just so we're clear. If you sacrifice us, we hate you forever. He's gonna have to kill Griffin. I think that's how this is gonna end. Yep, kill them all. I love this dude's character design. It's incredible. It reminds me of those Mars Attacks aliens. Don't do it. I'm gonna be mad. Poor bastard, man. He's been going through it. Pretty much. You must go. Yep. I can't blame him, man. After shit he's been through the past year, I don't blame him. I probably would too. But he's got to die, though. Got to kill him now. Now that he submits, you got to kill him. I just feel bad for the horses, man. The horses didn't do shit. They're wrapped up in this shit. It already sucks they have to go to battle and they didn't want no part of that and get their heads cut off. But now this, man. Now they're in hell. Jesus. Yeah. It reminds me of the myth of Samson. I've always loved that story because I love the idea of being so angry at people and wanting to get them back so badly that you're willing to take your life in exchange for their lives. They all die. It's a small price to pay. You just, his life is over with anyway. I don't remember exactly now. It's been a long time since I read the story, but he'd been locked up. He'd been ridiculed. He was weak. I think they may turn him into a servant of some sort. They may have castrated him. They did all kinds of fucked up shit to him, right? So he was done. He was pretty much in the Griffith situation. This is probably a parallel of some sorts. Or they started there and came here, right? But he's like, okay, just give me this drink one more time. I'm gonna bring this whole fucking building down on these bitches. And of course I'll die too, but fuck it. I love that shit, man. I'd love to just be surrounded by my enemies and I have the nuclear grenade, right? Eat my ass! If you're gonna die anyway, and you are, we're all gonna die, but even in this situation, like they're literally coming to kill you. Yeah, man. Like, take them out, man. But to truly make this about that, and I'm talking about like, I can see Griffin being in that situation. He's like, been fucked over. It took him a year. You can even blame Guts here. If he had stayed with the team, they would have rescued him very quickly, right? In fact, most of the deserters probably wouldn't have deserted. They would have attacked the castle immediately and probably gotten him out in a couple days before anything too horrible could have happened to him. No, he's wandering the countryside. So if he hadn't left, that's on him. Now you may have not gone to the princess that night if he hadn't left, but this plan was in play. They were sooner or later going to capture your ass. That was in the works. So probably before in a previous episode, I blame him. I've had more time to think about it now. I think they would have went after him anyway, regardless. So really, but you could blame Guts. You could be angry at him. You could be angry at the others for not staying together and getting you out sooner, even without Guts. So you kind of have a resentment towards them. But still, Samson didn't kill any of his brethren, right? Any people he'd hung out with or any of his family or anything like that. I don't think we ever learned much about his family or, best friends or anything. He didn't sacrifice them like they were also in the building, but he just wanted to kill his enemies so badly he just knocks over the building and they die too. He didn't do that. So this is a step beyond that. All I'm saying is I understand the rage that comes from being stepped on for so long and just wanting to lash out and just murk a bunch of motherfuckers. I understand the impulse. And I definitely, I don't sympathize with him in this situation because, he's going to kill his friends for his own benefit. But I empathize with him. There's a difference. You don't sympathize with monsters or people who create their own scenario, people who made their own bed. You don't sympathize with them, but you can empathize with them. To empathize with them means you can feel bad because they're a human being, and they're going through something. So that's where I land on all this. But yeah, like I said, I don't blame him. I would do it too if I was Griffin. But since I'm more relate to Guts and always have, I want Guts to you have to off with his head, man. You got to kill him. You got to end this, and that probably will end this, and maybe they get out, or they may all die. I mean, this may not be a happy ending. And this is not a happy ending. They all die in the end. I can understand why the legacy of the show is what it is, the original manga, because that's a pretty badass ending. Most people don't have the guts to do that. So I would then understand why the story's endured as long as it has.